Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will talk about the GroupBy function in the Pandas library. So GroupBy is a powerful feature in the Pandas library for Python that allows you to split a data frame into groups based on some criteria and then apply a function to each group independently. So let's talk about few of the features of GroupBy function. So GroupBy basically helps organize data based on specific categories or values in a column. It can help us in splitting the data frame into smaller groups based on the unique values in a chosen column. It can also help us in aggregation. So we can perform operations on each group independently, like calculating sums, averages, or counts. Also, it can help us in summarizing data. It allows us to summarize data within each group, giving insights into patterns within the data. It can also perform multi-level indexing. So what this means is when grouping by multiple columns, it creates a hierarchy for more detailed analysis. We can also use built-in or custom functions to process each group separately. We can also filter out groups based on certain conditions. We can also modify the values in each group, maintaining the original structure of the data frame. We can also iterate over the groups and look at the data present in each group. It can also automatically handle missing values, excluding them from the grouped analysis. So let's start by creating a data set and then go through different examples of using group by. So here we import pandas and we create a data set. So this data set has three columns: category, value, and quantity. So now let's go through the examples one by one. In the first example, we group by a single column and calculate the mean. Here we group by the data frame by category and calculate the mean of value and quantity. In the second example, we group by multiple columns and calculate the sum. Here, we group by the data frame based on category and quantity and find the sum of the value column. In the third example, we apply multiple aggregation functions. So here, we group by the data frame based on category column and then we apply different aggregation functions to different columns. We apply mean aggregation function to the value column and sum function to the quantity function. In the example 4, using the size function, we get the count of each group. So here we group by the data frame df by category and get a count of uh, basically data in each group. In example 5, group by one column and get the maximum value in another column. So here we group by the data on category column and find the maximum value in the value column in both the groups. In example 6, we iterate over the groups. So we have two groups here, group A and group B, based on the category column. In example 7, we group by and apply a custom function. So here we have defined our own custom function. So what this does is basically it takes a group and then finds the sum of the value column for that particular group, and also it divides the mean of the quantity column for that particular group, and then we use the apply function to apply this custom function. So here we get the results for both the groups A and B. In example 8, we do the filtering. So this is a very interesting example. Here we group by the data frame df by category and we filter the groups based on the condition that the mean of the quantity column should be greater than 3. So here we only get the category B data. As we can see here, uh, the mean of quantity is greater than 3 only in the case of category B. In example 9, we group by and transform. So here we group by the data frame based on category and then we transform the values in the value column by this formula. In example 10, we group by and apply a specific function to each column. So here we have defined our own function. which basically takes the column, finds the maximum, and then it also finds the minimum, and it subtracts the maximum minus minimum. So here we have grouped by the data frame using a category column, and then we have performed the aggregation based on this custom built function. So that's all for this video. I'll be uploading the code in the description. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.